Okay, guys, we're going to do the water storage that I've been talking about. Little Ella's going to help me. Yes, I know you're going to help me do this, huh? Help me do the video. All right, so the first thing I'm going to discuss is 55-gallon drum storage. I talked about that one and DIY water filtration. These are the 55-gallon drums that I was talking about. These are food grade. They're either white or they're blue. 55-gallon drums. They have a special key that you have to use to take them off. One side's a coarse thread, one side's fine thread on the lids. When you're storing these, if you want to hide them, you can put a board on top of them and you can basically hide them, turn them into a piece of furniture. We're using it right now for Becky's dehydrator. It's pretty cool little machine. It makes all kinds of cool stuff. All right, so let me go over this. All right, so some of the containers that I use are Clorox bleach. If you can use bleach in your water to sterilize it, why can't you store water in it? Okay, so where you got cases and cases and cases of these things. We've cleaned them out, filled them up with water. You can wash. Actually, these ones you can actually drink because they're inside the bleach bottles. And it's easy if you get them by the case, and they're easy to stack. All right, Grolsch beer. Got a little rubber top, ceramic. Why can't you fill that up with water? That's water that you can drink. Wine bottles. Anybody that has friends that drink wine, get their bottles, fill them up with water. No reason why you can't. Dishwasher soap. Fill it up with water. There's no reason why you can't use this water for washing your hands, your dishes, your clothing, anything like that. If there's any soap residue inside there, it's going to help clean your clothing, your hands, your face, your hair, anything like that. Another one, dish soap. Filled it up. That's for washing. This is the cool one. So, laundry detergent. You're going to wash it, use the soap anyway. These are pretty cool because you refill them. They got a spigot on them. So you can do a little bit of for washing your hands, small dishes. You can do anything that needs to be cleaned. Anything that needs to be washed down, you can use these for them.
Rinse them out good.
Oh yeah, rinse them out good. You have to clean them really good. Really good. And fill them back up with hot water, not cold water. You want hot water. All right, 2-liter bottles. You got friends that drink soda. Fill them up with hot water. Rinse them, put dish soap in them, clean them out really good. Suggestion, when you're storing these, lay them down. You have to lay them down. If you don't, the rubber seal inside the lid will dry out. Another soda bottle. Each person needs a gallon of water a day to drink, no matter what. Like I said in the other video, you can go, I don't know how much time without food. Okay, water you have to have. You need it for your organs, your brain. Everything needs to function on water. Your body is based on water and salt. So,
places to hide.
Oh yeah.
So you can get creative.
We're in our laundry room. I'm sure you can see the countertop here. Trying to show you how we hide them. That's how we hide them.
Make use of your space.
Yeah. Find the spaces in your house to hide them. You don't, like this is a bench inside the laundry room. It's all water. All kinds of water.
Every kind of container.
Yeah, anything
rinsed
and everything.
Out thoroughly. Yeah. And then refilled with water.
Yeah. So you have to, the 55-gallon drums, you have to put some kind of bleaching them. Like I said, Clorox is only good for 6 months. Pull shock's indefinite. Like my rule of thumb with the 55-gallon drums, I put about a teaspoon in it once a year. I just throw it in there. I don't think I need to do it, but I do it anyway just in case. You need to get ready for what's coming, especially these people in the Southwest. Lake Powell just went into a state of an emergency on water. Lake Powell, Lake Mead, we have the entire Southwest that is in a crisis mode right now. I cannot stress this enough. If you do not have an ample supply of water, you're going to get in trouble. That's a fact. Figure out what you need for each one of your family members. If you got 5 family members, no matter what, you need 5 gallons of water a day to drink. That's just to drink. You need to take an account for washing. You need to take an account for cleaning your dishes, cooking. So a family of 5, I would say a minimum of 25 gallons a day. I just did the math on that one in my head just off the ball. I would not waste your water. Take the water that you are done using for washing and stuff like that. You're probably going to have a garden. Put that water in the garden. Soap isn't going to hurt your garden in any way, shape, or form, unless you're using acid in your bath, in which I doubt you're doing that. So just regular soap isn't going to hurt your garden in any way, shape, or form. I would definitely get up. I've been trying to say things in a roundabout way. I don't want to get in any strikes. My wife's got strikes. I don't want to get any. I'm trying to put it out there. I'm hoping everyone has enough sense to say, wait a minute. He's saying something. God says plant the seed. That's what he says. Plant the seed, and it's up to you. It's either you're going to want your ears tickled, because he says that everybody loves their ears to be tickled instead of hearing the truth. Hear the truth. I am telling you the truth. What's going on in this country isn't good. We need to take and look at everything, not just pieces of it. They will tell you part truths when they're telling you this stuff. You need to learn how to discern between the garbage and the truth. They're going to tell you a little seed to plant in the back of your head, and if you're smart enough to understand the seed that they're giving you, that's going to give you the path to go down, to go find what you need to find, to adjust to what's going on, to prepare for what is coming. I do not know the time, date, when, where, how. I don't want to hear any of that. I'm not a prophet. I'm just telling you something's coming, and it's not good. We have... It's getting scary. They're saying that the world right now has 3 months worth of food. Okay, I get that. 3 months sounds like a long time. It ain't happening in my backyard. I keep hearing that, and I'm kind of humored by it. It's not happening in my backyard. Well, just because it ain't happening in your damn backyard, it doesn't mean that it ain't happening, people. It's kind of funny. When it does happen in your backyard, it's too late. You can't do nothing about it. It's once it's gone, it's gone. Okay? Like I've said in my shorts, we have 27. Actually, we had another one burned down, a food processing plant. I don't know what's the odds of that. We're up to 28 of them. What are the odds? I think I'm going to go to Vegas and start playing a slot machine, because at this point, that's the odds are like, wow. Okay. 2 of them hidden by airplanes. I find that kind of humorous. So something else I want to bring up. I brought up this 650,000 fish that have been culled the day before fishing season started. So I want you to really think about what I'm going to say right now. I've had a couple days to analyze this and think about this one. So the first thing we had was zombie deer. That was the first one we had. Second one we had, if I'm not mistaken, was the squirrels. they were something wrong with the squirrels. Then we had 2014, we had the bird flu the first time around. We lost 32 million birds on that little episode. Then we had I think it was the rabbits. Rabbits, there was something wrong with rabbits. Then we're back to the bird flu. Now we're back to going fishing. Okay.
Don't forget, NASA can now detect cow farts from space. They announced that the other day.
Oh yeah, this is ridiculous. Okay, cow farts. These people need to go find something better to do. So I'm sitting there analyzing that whole thing. Most people, when you tell them, if you ask them what they're going to do when it hits the fan, when they say, I'm running to the hills, okay, do you think maybe they're doing this, saying this about the deer, the birds, the squirrels, the rabbits, all this nonsense that it might be? They don't want you to go run to the hills. You're going to be afraid to go run to the hills. If I were you, first 30 days, I'd park your butt right in your house. Because every moron, every retard on the planet is going to be in the woods. Okay? I can't make this up, so go look this up for yourself. 8 million new gun owners last year. 8 million of them. That's 8 million never touched a gun, never had any association with them in any way, shape, or form. I wouldn't want to be out in the woods with these people going off their rockers, shooting at anything and everything that moves. You're better off sitting right where you're at. Prepare to bug in, not bug out. I mean, if you absolutely have to because of a hurricane, natural disaster, fires, something like that, have a plan. Pre-position stuff where you know where it's at if that's what you're going to do. That's what I would do. I personally, I'm just telling you, something bad is coming. I don't know what it is. I can taste it. I can feel it. It's not what they're saying. It's what they're doing you need to pay attention to. That's what you need to pay close attention to. All right. So now that I went on a rant, this stuff in Ukraine, fertilizer, that's crazy. I mean, it's out of control with the fertilizer. Fuel going through the roof. I've been saying it. I tell all my friends, my family, everything. Hopefully, the people I'm actually talking to are actually paying attention to what I'm saying because it's getting worse and it's going to continue to get worse. The more you watch these videos, I hope I'm planting the seed to pay attention to what I'm saying. The food, they're not planting crops. You have to understand that. We got the Midwest or Southwest, no water. Okay? Southern California, Orange County is in a crisis mode. You need to look into this. California, I said 62% of all of our fruits, nuts, and vegetables come out of California. There's no water, people. Think about that one. Then you got Lake Mead, Lake Powell, all of them are drying up, man. Look at it. Go look it up. They're in crisis mode. They're not releasing the water. We have a water reservoir not too far from my house. I'm not going to say where it is because nobody needs to know where I live. It's close to me. At this time last year, and we were already in a water crisis, this time last year, we were at 73% capacity. We're at 31 right now. 31 capacity. That's scary. That is scary for the farmers where I live. It's a scary proposition. Store as much water as you can now. Get on it. Get completely on what's going on with this water. If you can grow a garden, go grow it. Because I know most of you guys don't have food stores. Most of you guys are starting to learn how to prep. Get on it. Don't hesitate. I'm not telling you to spend $1 trillion. That's not what I'm saying. Me and my wife didn't do it over a day. We did it over years.
using recycling.
Yeah,
things.
recycling.
Recycling and reusing instead of
the things
spending
around
outrageous amounts of money to go buy jugs when you're buying them every time you go shopping.
Don't get me wrong, we have bought jugs. I don't even know how many 55-gallon drums I have now. I got 6 275-gallon containers, which I'm going to do a part 2 to this because I don't know how to pause this video, so I'm going to do a part 2 on it. We have another crisis. If you're going to go into getting means of self-defense, like I told you, there are the prices of Russian ammunition is going through the roof. It's already doubled in price. It's already doubled. So take the warning, go out and get it now. That's one thing you have to do. You have to get it now. It's sort of like all of this that I'm talking about, food, water, means of self-defense, all that stuff, that's an investment, okay? I said in one of my videos, I said, preppers paid $1.89 a gallon for their diesel. They're not paying $6 a gallon to stockpile it. We've seen this coming. If what you're seeing right now is going to get worse, I don't know how much more I could say it. It's going to escalate. Go make the investment now. The dollar is crashing. I mean, I don't know how else to say.
Your time is very limited to get stuff, is what he's trying to say.
But my analogy is, I got a window, okay? And when I started doing prepping, I'm going to give you an analogy. I'm sure you could see me in the video. Okay, so when I started prepping, my window was that high up. That's how much air that could come through my window, okay? Couple years later, it's down to here. Right now, we're at the rubber seal right on the edge, and there's very little bit of air coming through that window. That's how much time you have. That window's almost closed. There's almost no more air that's going to come through that window in order for you to be able to prepare for this. That's what I'm trying to say. Just take the time. Take the time. I planted the seed. Take the time. Everybody can take the time to go look up what I've been talking about. We're up to 82 million birds too. I forgot about that one. That's crazy. 82 million of them. I got told, oh, it didn't happen in my neighborhood. Well, you know what? It's not happening in the neighborhood because there's a thing called a warehouse. Okay? The warehouses have stock. The second the warehouses are empty and they can't put them back in there, guess what? You're done. That's it. Okay? And this is worldwide. This is not just the United States. This is worldwide. The famine that will come is going to be brutal. And it's going to be very nasty. That's why I keep saying get means of self-defense. And I'm going to tell you why I keep saying that. You get a family. Okay? People are going to do some pretty weird things to keep their child alive. They're going to get stupid. They're going to make very wrong decisions. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to get hurt because of it. Because of self-induced getting hurt. Not because the person that's hurting them is doing it on purpose. It's because they're trying to defend what they have. Do not be a victim. If you do not have means of self-defense, you're not going to be able to defend your wife, your child. You're not going to be able to do that. Train. Teach your family how to go through the house. Know every inch of your house in the dark. I mean, if you don't know your house, most people don't even know their house because they don't even, they only go into a couple rooms in the house. I'm going to be honest, there's only a couple rooms in this house I go in, but I know where everything is inside the house because of the memory I have. But prepare for this. Get food, water, medicine, over-the-counter medicine. Have a safe place. Secure your home. I'm going to go over some things that I did at my home and another video. In means of self-defense. That means anything. I mean, anything at this point is better than nothing. If you're going to go out and buy firearms, good luck with finding ammo. I live in one of the most, I live in a constitutional carry state, and there's no ammo to be had here. People that seen this coming, they have ammo. But the people that are just getting into this, good luck. I don't know what to say about that one. But anyway, I'd be looking into crossbows, bows. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of crossbow bolts, and I haven't seen a lot of arrows. And the ones that I have seen are astronomical in price. But you got to do what you got to do. Make sure your family's safe, no matter what. All right. I hope the water helped you guys. Like I said, talk to your friends, family. Find out who's using this stuff. Start stockpiling it. Hide it everywhere. I mean, food under your bed. I mean, in the closets. I mean, figure out places to put it all. It ain't that hard to find somewhere to put it. Believe me, I do it. My wife does it. She's pretty damn good at it, actually. I come home, hey, look what I found where I can put stuff. I'm like, cool. But anyway, you guys have a safe day. I'm going to do part 2 of this video for the big water container so you guys can see what I was talking about for the 275 gallon and see. I'll go over that in detail. Be safe, and I hope the information I gave you guys helped. God bless, be safe, and see you on the next one. Bye.